Hey, what's going guys? Today I'm going to be giving you my top 6 things that I would do differently after training for 5 years. So we're going to go hit a back day and I'm going to give you just my, advice. Let's go hit it. All right, we just got to the gym, so I'm gonna get straight into my workout. Actually, I'm gonna have my pre and my snakes, and then we'll get into our first tip and start this back day. Let's do it. I've been taking this amino acid, and I've had the best workouts. I don't know whether it's from the amino acid. Doesn't even have any stims in it, so it shouldn't, no caffeine, so it shouldn't be giving me any energy. But my workouts have been feeling amazing with it. So I've just been doing this now. And you can't go wrong with the snakes. All right, I'm gonna go have this and then we'll get into our first tip. The first thing that I would have done differently when I first started was that you gotta figure out whether you love the gym and you enjoy going to the gym, or you find it as only a chore or a means to getting healthier, fitter, or have a good physique. Because if you're the second and you only come to the gym because you're trying to get results out of it, then you need to figure out what you need to do to actually stay in the gym. If you're going to the gym and you're not enjoying it in any kind of way, you need to figure out what you're gonna do, because eventually you're gonna fall off. So that's why I say to people that don't actually enjoy the gym that they need to wait until the 3-month mark, because by then you're actually able to see the gains. And some people, as soon as they see the gains, they're like, all right, I love this shit. But other people, they need that, they need to at least see that in order to stay in the gym. And that's why I tell people, if you don't like changing your diet to be able to get the most gains, and if you were to change that, then you wouldn't enjoy it, then don't do it. Because you need to do what at least keeps you in the gym. And if you love the gym, then you need to realize that you need to do it right from the start. If you know you're gonna be in the gym long term, then make sure you're doing it right from the start. And so one of the other things I'm gonna do differently, that I should have done differently, is gonna be coming up, and it kind of relates to realizing that you're gonna be in there long term, that you've gotta start doing things right from the start instead of waiting until you realize you know what, I should have done that from the start, from the beginning anyways. Anyway, I'm gonna go do my pull-ups, and also pull-ups are so slept on. I don't see anyone doing pull-ups for back day. You need to be doing pull-ups. Anyway, let's hit it. So the second thing I would have done differently from the start, if I could have, would be getting the diet on lock from the beginning. After training for 5 years, there are guys who have trained much less than me and have much better physiques, all because of the fact that they got their diet on lock from the start. And I have to deal with the fact now that, looking at them going, shit, man, if I had just done it right from the start, I would be in such a better place. But I'm not. And that's why my advice would be getting it right from the start. And if you know that you're going to be in the gym for most of your life, or that this is something that you see long term, you're going to be annoyed at yourself that you shot yourself in the foot because you didn't from the start. But my story is a bit different, right? Because I started gym when I was 15. So I relied on the food that my mum and dad gave me, and I had a casual job, and I spent all my money on junk. And so that didn't help, my progress. But definitely getting that right, you're going to be doing yourself so many favors. So I'm just going to finish up lats, pull downs, and then we'll get into the third thing. Third thing I would do differently if I could restart was making sure I had quality macros over a surplus or a deficit. It's not only important to have a surplus and a deficit to reach your goals, but it's more important to have tried and true tested foods by people within the industry that they swear by. You know, guys in the industry don't say chicken, broccoli, and rice for no reason, right? I noticed my most gains when my diet was focusing on whole foods and foods that were macro basic, right? Tuna is very macro basic in the terms that it's got high protein, low fat, and literally no other macros. If you're eating those kind of foods that are whole foods compared to a mix of high fat, high carb foods, you're not going to find your gains and your progress as well. That would be the number one thing I would say, you know, if I had to restart, would be just eating these basic whole foods that are sweared by, and you know what they are. You know, you get told chicken, rice, pasta, you know, all these foods that are very basic are the ones that get you to where you got to go, not the mix of all these different things. The more the basic, the better your body will respond to it. So, you know, that's my third thing I would have done differently, is just sticking to those basic ones and, you know, not mixing in with all these other things. The fourth thing would be to not train with your friends. Training with your friends, in my experience, if I could retake everything, would be training by myself. When you train with your friends, you're getting distracted, you're not concentrated, you're wanting to talk to your friends. Because like there'll be times where, you know, I'll go to do my set, but instead I'm like, you know, talking with my friend, just talking shit. And then you're wasting time, your rest times are too long. You end up spending way too much time in the gym and you're not going to get the results you want and the energy and like, you know, hard work you'd put into the gym if you were doing it with your friends. You know, you're better off putting on your music, vibing out to it, and just smashing your workout instead of needing your friend with you. If you need and like this comes back to my other tip about what keeps you inside the gym. If you're someone that doesn't actually like going to the gym much and you don't love it, then maybe having a friend with you is what you need. So that rule can be broken, that if having that friend is what keeps you inside the gym, that's better than nothing. And then you might find that you can then start transitioning into working by yourself as well. So it's about finding what works for you and just not training with your friends as much as you can. Because personally, I always get better workouts when I'm by myself. Anyway, we're gonna hit lat rope pull downs, and then we'll move into more of our like back exercises, because now we finished with the lats after this one. So if any of you guys have gotten value from my advice that I've just given, please drop a comment and a like and subscribe, because I have a lot more knowledge and stuff to share with you guys and it would mean heaps. So you know what to do. So the fifth thing I would have done differently, or not that I would do differently, but something that you need to make sure that you start doing, because I did it from the start, but I've noticed so many people don't do it. And it's not struggling in their workout and not making funny faces. Like when I'm doing a workout, when I get to my final reps, I'll be like pulling funny faces and my form will start to like lack. And you want that. If you're not doing that, you're not struggling the muscle. You're not working it hard. I see too many people at the gym like this. You know, like just fucking around and not actually getting to a point where they can only focus on the workout. If you're not thinking about trying to get to your like movement, then you're not doing it hard enough. You need to be doing it harder. And so that's why I would say, if you're not doing that, which I know so many of you are, you need to start doing it. Anyway, I'm gonna go hit machine on back, and then we'll get into our last one. So the last thing, guys, is finding influencers and YouTubers within the fitness industry that you vibe with and enjoy watching. Because if you find someone that you enjoy watching and enjoy learning from them, you're more likely to stay in the gym, you're more likely to learn and also grow and get entertainment from. And if you're like connecting to the gym outside of gym, it's only a reinforcer to stay in the gym and enjoy the whole process. And like a lot of people think that fitness influencers just show you how to do exercises. That's not true at all. The guys that I watch, they do everything from lifestyle and they just show their life. And so, you know, if you guys watch me, you're gonna meet other influencers that I interact with and other YouTubers that you guys will enjoy. So make sure you stay tuned into the channel, make sure you're watching my journey and seeing where this all goes, because, you know, this is only the start and there's big things coming. So let's get into this last workout or this last exercise and then we'll be done. All right, that's done for us today. Thank you for staying this long. Remember, if you got value out of the advice, like and comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.